head coach just said that you guys had a really good talk in regards to your posting. Do you regret posting it, or what are your thoughts on that?
That was never my intent to make the post. I mean, it was only to select few people. But I mean, at the end of the day, I messed up. I posted it when I didn't mean to. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I got to own up to it. But I mean, I was late at the end of the day. So I mean, if I didn't want that to happen in the first place, I shouldn't have been late. So I mean, I understand that. I wasn't worried about the discipline. Just more so of a joke to my friends saying how much I got fined for being late. But that's it.
How surprised were you that it took on the light that it took on pretty quickly?
Oh, very surprised. I mean, it went from me, an innocent post just talking to people, and all of a sudden now my name's headlining over an Instagram post. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I gave the media something to talk about, and they took it and ran with it. So, I mean, it is what it is.
So you weren't actually that angry?
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, I was late. I can't be mad because I was late. But, I mean, it's not about that. Oh, 100%. Don't press the wrong button on my end. But, I mean, if I feel like we have a very good understanding between me and Coach Nagy about the situation, about everything going on. And, I mean, we had a good talk and kind of just where things are headed and where we're trying to take the organization as a whole. So, I mean, I understand, he understands, and I feel like we're on the same page.
When you went back through the video last week, how did you feel your own self-assessment of going up against Devontae all day? How did you feel the whole flow that went through you?
Honestly, I felt really good when I was in my element. Last week was my first time really playing nickel, and not just inside man, but actually having to have zone drops and things like that. That was pretty tough, especially going against a high-level quarterback and receiver like that. So, I mean, just being able to get more reps at it, I feel like would allow me to get more comfortable. But when I was in my element on the outside, I feel like I did really, really good.
It's a much more complex world at the nickel.
110%.
Yeah. What would you say the couple things are for you that, you know, the vision and the other things that you have to take account for to become more comfortable in there in the future?
Honestly, it's just about reps. 'Cause, I mean, things on the outside are more simplified than on the inside. You have certain reads, you have certain leverages, you have help certain ways. I mean, on the outside, for me, it's just me a lot of the time. So, I mean, just being able to get more reps and understand just that position and how complex it really can be. Just being able to really get more reps, but it's hard to get game reps at it, of course, but just to get more turns at it.
There aren't many times somebody gets 89 yards on you. I guess you feel you did a good job, but he averages like 11 targets a game, and he only had 5. Is that a key number for you as far as when you look at how well you did against Adams?
You talking about the targets or you talking about the yards?
Yeah, the targets. Is that, you know?
I mean, honestly, I thought I was going to get more, but I mean, I feel like there was a lot of tight coverage on a lot of the snaps. So, I mean, I guess it was just a different read or whatever the case may be, but definitely was surprised by the amount of targets. But, I mean, even with the 89 yards, it really should have been less than that. But, I mean, I had a few blown coverages on the inside, so, I mean, even if you take those away, it could have been really minimal.
What is the one that keeps you up at night, or that you're kicking yourself over most?
Oh, I'm done. I'm passing. I'm on Tom Brady. I ain't got time for that.
On the heels of that answer, I'm going to ask this anyway. On the completion of the 41-yarder, Deshae had mentioned something about finishing the play and hustling through the end of it. Were you not giving chase as fast as he wanted you to, kind of once he caught the ball?
What was your question exactly?
The catch from Adams, the 41-yarder. Once he caught the ball, did you chase him down as fast as Deshae wanted you to?
No, I don't think I had. Well, I know I didn't have 100% max effort, and I feel like that's what they asked from us. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I thought I had seen him step out, and he ended up stepping out. But, I mean, there's no reason or no excuse for me not to finish harder.
The Rams will take Ramsey, for instance, move him all over. I mean, is that kind of what you picture for yourself? Is that what you like, just being able to play all over the defense?
100%. I mean, just being able to have more value to the defense, and I mean, the more I can learn, the more abilities that I have, I feel like I can really help the defense and being able to scheme different ways. So, I mean, just being able to be versatile in that aspect to just being able to help out the defense.
Who first brought that up? I mean, was that something you asked for? Is that something Coach Desai came and said, hey, can you do this?
Kind of both, just talking about it, honestly, just being open and honest with it and kind of what I felt comfortable doing. So, I mean, it really is just about kind of preparing through practice, but, I mean, practice reps don't amount to the game reps. So, I mean, just honestly, just on both sides, being able to accept the challenge and have the challenge presented to me by him and Deshae as well. So, I mean, it was kind of everybody in the mix.
When the quarterbacks shadow a guy, how does that work? Do you have any say at all? I mean, do they just tell you, you take him and that's how it works? Or like when there's two guys, like this week, do you have any say if you're going to do that? Like this, I match up better with this guy or that guy. How does that process work?
I mean, honestly, for me, I feel like there is no matchup problem. So, I mean, whoever they decide they want me to match up against, if that's in the game plan, I mean, I just say okay and I rock with it and I prepare for that. But, I mean, I don't really have a preference of who I match up with. 'Cause, I mean, at the end of the day, they see things that I don't see. They watch more film than I watch. So, I mean, if there's a particular receiver that they want me to follow, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to trust them and we're going to go all out.
When you look at Godwin specifically, what jumps out to you about kind of his skill set and the way that Brady's comfort has played with going with him over the last year?
I would definitely say his playmaking ability, especially after the catch, him being able to take some of the screen passes and some of his option routes longer. But, I mean, he's definitely a really, really good athlete, good route runner. He has good, solid hands for sure. So, I mean, just really being able to limit just his damage, even when he does catch the ball, is being able to catch and tackle and not let him expand plays.